They call him Seatin, the man of legends.
Hey guys, what is up? Seatin here today, and we're going to be talking about the release of PvP Dimensions, which was in last night's or this morning's hotfix, depending on your time region slash zone. So, PvP Dimensions are kind of like Christmas, right? You know, everyone was like, oh, really excited about them. You wake up in the morning, you rush downstairs, or in this case to the computer, and Tryon is standing there. And they're standing there with a sign that says you have to pay 8k credits to access your Christmas presents. I'm genuinely lost for words here. Like, that is a lot of credits. Like, really, I'm not even joking. That's like 35 English pounds if I wanted to buy exactly the credits, maybe 40 English pounds. And in dollars, I can imagine that's kind of around $50 to $55 for the complete Dimension PvP pack. That's like the price of a completely new game. Or just something really awesome. Even the Storm Legion expansion was like half that price. I don't know what they were thinking. You know, granted, this is the Dimension PvP complete pack, but even the very simple packs, just going into the various store categories, the 2-team starter pack is 2,000 credits, and this is Dimension PvP and its absolute blandest. Like, literally, that is very, very simple, kind of, you set it up so it's 2 teams, and arguably that's what most people are gonna need. But even that is still kind of like, what is that? That's about 10 UK pounds, or about $15, which is still pretty damn expensive, just for, you know, the ability to access what should have been a very basic feature, in my opinion. You know, my opinion is they should have had... I kind of understand them putting a price tag on, you know, all the complicated stuff, like the kill zones, etc., and they've got invisible tiles. They got a load of cool stuff to add to it. But, like, for example, there's invisible spears, invisible platforms that you can add, PvP damage, all certain zones that you'll go in and you'll get killed. So, for example, you know, you could make a pit of death and people duel over it. But to just slap a massive price tag on it, I don't know, it's something that really disappointed me about this feature. I mean, my idea and kind of vision for it was that people could just, you know, pick up the very basic items. You know, you could be able to start off very simply, pick up a couple of items and make your PvP dimension. And then if you go, oh yeah, I want to jazz things up a bit, then you could go into more complicated stuff. There could be awesome additions. But there's such a heavy price tag just slapped on getting into it that I just think that people aren't going to really bother. I mean, there are going to be some Dimensioneers out there that are going to, you know, go to town on this, who also have a fair bit of real-life cash. But for just the majority of people, it's just not really accessible, so to speak. I mean, I kind of get that you want to make money and all, but shouldn't you kind of give people the basic gameplay mechanics and they build up from there? This is just my opinion. I can kind of understand the Dimension PvP and being able to create your own arena is kind of a luxury, but the way I see this is kind of a stepping stone, to maybe, you know, eventually going on to develop PvE content. Not for a while, but I can see it in the future, and if they're just going to slap a big price tag on that, that's going to be a kick in the balls, you know? That's one thing that I really did like with Neverwinter and its Foundry, it's just there was no kind of limit on player-created content. If you wanted to create your own, like, dungeon or map, then you could do that, and there was no massive paywall restriction. They encouraged the creation of content and for players to be creative with stuff, but kind of slapping this massive price tag on the fundamentals. I mean, dimensions are expensive enough. You have like the cost of keys, all the dimension items, and the people who really decorate them just put so much effort and money into them, and then having to fork out just this absolute ton of extra money to make the kind of PvP dimension and get everyone in. Just it kind of sucks, you know. I always try to champion Tryon and say that they are an awesome company, but this genuinely is a terrible decision in my honest opinion. So that's it, guys, for the video. I'm very disappointed with PvP dimensions. I think they've been a kind of real kick in the balls in terms of accessibility. I hope that they would have basic stuff and then allow players to build up, but this isn't the case, unfortunately, and I'm really disappointed with that. I can't really say anything more, just kind of sucks. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. If you like the video, like it. If you disagree with my opinion, feel free to write a bit in the comments. I'd love to hear your perspective on these things, and what kind of stuff you thought would go down and how you think it should be priced, etc. I mean, I completely understand and I can sympathize with your viewpoints, but this is my honest viewpoint from somebody who wanted to see dimensions grow more and expand more, and having this massive cock block. Oh, ran into a kill zone that I placed down there earlier. I am a complete idiot. But still, having this massive paywall placed on, player making content, just, it kind of sucks. Yeah, so that's it for the video. I've probably repeated myself like a zillion times, but thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and take care, guys.